All right, viewers, it's me again, DJ Aries. Today I started my check at Foritech Online Television, and today we're coming to discuss 50-50 rules in relationship. So today I have my sister Ifia, as you can see. Sister Ifia, you're welcome to Foritech Online
Thank
Television.
you very much.
You can see the way she's looking so pretty. On the phone line too, it's like I have Steven straight from Ghana. And Steven, please, you need no introduction, but as this one being a new station now, I would like you to introduce yourself, please.
Okay. Good morning, viewers. Good morning, listeners. My name is Steven Colben Tum. I'm in Ghana. I do tourism, as in a car rental combined with a tour. So we pick people around when they enter the country. We take them on tour. And I'm into a small scale farming as well. So basically, I do tour and farming. I combine the two.
Yeah, the man advertised. You know, Steven, you advertise yourself. I have to charge you for that. You know, you advertise yourself.
I didn't mention the name of my company.
Oh, okay,
I didn't mention
right.
the name of my company.
Oh, okay, yeah, you're right.
So that was no advert.
Okay, right. You got me.
It was an
He
intro.
got me. He got me.
Yeah.
He think he's so smart, but I'll get him somewhere. All right, viewers and listeners, I still have Sarah on the line. Sarah, please, can you introduce yourself and tell my listeners, my viewers, what you do and where you're calling from, please?
Okay, good morning, everyone. Thank you for having me. My name is Sarah. I am just your average hand, so I'm actually a specialist in tax, and I'm in South Africa, but originally from Congo.
Oh, Congo!
Oh,
hey. Oh, ça va, Sister Sarah, ça va bien.
Oui,
Please.
ça va et vous?
Oh, please, are you from Bushmayu or you are from this thing? How do you call it? Kinshasa.
I'm actually from that side of Bushmayu.
Oh, Bushmayu, Olobi. You understand the word Olobi?
Olobi from the Kinshasa side, which means are you staying?
Okay, all right. Thank you very much for joining this Foritech Online Television. Today we are coming to discuss 50-50 rules in relationship. Since Steven in Ghana, which is having low shedding, he's saying that his battery is only 2%. You know this thing is normal. Even South Africa will experience that thing. This is the sign of Africa. Let me start with you, Steven. Steven, when we say 50-50 rules in relationship, can you break it down for me? Because I don't understand it.
Yeah, so 50-50 rules in relationships. That rule, for me, I think is the women who are trying to push it. For me, I think it's the women who are trying to push it. So they are trying to tell us what we can do, they can do and do it better. Okay, nice. So when we are in a relationship and I take you out, are you going to pay for your meal?
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
That is a question.
Mm-hmm.
But then, in the African mentality, the African setting, we know a man is supposed to take charge. A man is the head of the family. He leads the troop. He leads the tribe. He's supposed to take care of himself, take care of the wife, take care of any other, the children and all that. So if the 50-50 rule comes in, nice. So the woman is going to contribute and I contribute, so that we head towards a common goal. That is, I think, basically what it means with the 50-50 rule. That is what it's trying to mean.
Let me jump to Sarah.
It helps on both sides. It will help me and it will help her, because when it comes to me, it will get to a point my burden will be lessened. My burden will come down.
Yeah.
So if I'm supposed to pay for all of us, now I'm paying for myself and she is paying for herself. And it turns the other way around. It will not help me. When she is not home to cook, I have to do the cooking, which the man is not ready to. Because the ego of a man says, hey, I'm the man. I sit down, bossy, cook for me, wash for me. At the end of the day, I drag her into bed as well. So 50-50 rule has its plus and its minus.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Sister Sarah,
so
please.
I stand on the fence.
Sister Sarah, I just don't want you to jump into what Stephen is saying because I know you're ready to criticize Stephen because you don't agree. I can see from Sister Ifia's face that she doesn't agree. She doesn't agree with Stephen. But, Sister Sarah, let me start with you. How do you understand the 50-50 rules in relationship?
Okay, so for me, I take the 50-50 rule in terms of what the world is today, right? Unfortunately, especially coming from the African culture, yes, we all grow up with that perception that a man is supposed to provide 100%. But in reality, if we need to look at the way things are going, the way life has become so expensive, that 50-50 comes into play if you as a couple would like to obviously achieve something greater. So that 50-50 in my sense, I take it in terms of us bringing two incomes together to make something better. I don't see it in a dominating effect. I see it in terms of, let's say for today, my partner loses his job, right?
Yeah.
I'm not trying to burden him with, everything. I can also hold my own and hold us down together. So for me, I feel like 50-50 in terms of a relationship, it only happens to couples that are mature enough to take that decision because money talks are very, how can I say, they regard it as a taboo. And if you need to look at like the divorce rate of like Africa in general, a lot of the things come to the fact that the person is no longer providing the way they used to. So that's my take.
Wow.
Yeah, she's right.
Impressive. All right, let me go to my host in the studio. This is my colleague host, Sister Ifia.
Well, good morning, guys, once again. Well, in the 50-50 rule, not that I disagree with what Steve say. Firstly, I'd like to appreciate the fact that he said it has its negatives points and also positive points. But I think, as Sarah mentioned, we live now in a world whereby we cannot just say as women, we can just sit and just wait for the man to do everything for us. We are also trying to be independent. And us being independent, it also means we have to bring something to the table. Yeah. But we know that most women, they'll be like, no, I don't want to bring anything into the table. Okay. But why? Because at the end of the day, I feel like if the 50-50 rule applies, it actually promotes teamwork within the couple. Okay. If I'm able to bring in something, let me not expect, let the other party just expect to sit and fold their arms and just be waiting for me to give it all in. Yeah. I feel like it doesn't make sense for me if it's like that, especially in the world that we live in now. Okay. Though, yes, we are black people, and we know that in the African culture, actually, long time ago, the men were the ones who would work. The women would stay home. Yeah. But also, that's also 50-50 if I'm looking at it. Because if the man is going to work and bringing the money, giving it to the woman is going to buy food and cook for the whole family. Where it's also 50-50 as well. It's also 50-50. But I think that at times we these days now take it in a way that if it's 50-50, it means that now, how am I going to put it? It means that maybe the men are not supposed to do what they have to do, and we women are not supposed to do what we supposed to do. I think that is where it gets confusing. People get it so confused that they feel like if it's 50-50 now, it means that there are things that I shouldn't do just because I'm bringing 50% of what you're also bringing in.
Wow. I like that. But Stephen, don't you think that when 50-50 come in, always the relationship is not going to be balanced? There will be like a lot of tribulations. You understand? As she's saying.
Okay.
Because if it's 50-50, then that means that I'm not in control. We always know that a man always
wants to be in control.
Be in control. So when it's 50-50, now I'm not in control. Or what do you think?
Yeah, I agree with you in a bit, and I don't agree with you on the other.
Okay.
Because
let's agree on
in Africa, and we have to disagree to agree or agree to disagree any which way. Yeah. So when the women usually provide, they support. Okay, so I agree with you in what you're saying. The man feels inferior
Okay.
in a way
Okay.
that he's not able to do or give up to his max.
Yeah.
He's not able to. So he's in a bit,
Okay.
feels inferior.
Okay.
But then it all boils, so I don't agree with you on this side. It all boils to the mindset
Okay.
of the guy.
Okay.
How is my wife taking it?
Okay.
If my wife is bringing it to the table,
Mm-hmm.
is she making me feel inferior? And you're home and you're not going to work and I always have to go and bring it.
Yeah.
And so women are always like that.
Okay.
You know, in
Yeah.
Ghana, I'm using Ghana because I'm in Ghana.
Yeah.
There's a saying when a woman is getting married, they say when you have something, bring it home.
Yeah.
But
yeah.
when you have a debt,
Debt.
give it to your husband.
Your husband. Why is this so? Yeah, let's hit this point again.
Why is it so?
Why is this so? Ladies, why is this so?
Because
They
men,
say when you gain, bring it home
Yes.
to your family.
Yeah.
And when you lose,
Mm-hmm.
push it onto your husband. So 50-50 rule is a good thing depending on the mindset of the couple, how they are thinking.
Stephen,
So
hold
this
on.
is-
Stephen,
yes.
hold on over here. Sister Sarah, you being a Congolese, you have that culture, which they used to say that when the woman, you get something better, bring it home. When you get debt, leave it for your husband. You also have that culture in the place which you come from.
So, unfortunately, all African cultures relate. So yes, we do have that.
that's true.
But
But that doesn't answer the question, Sister Sarah.
No, excuse me, Stephen. You can't say that she's not answering the question because what she's saying that automatically she have answered it.
She's actually saying that it also
I
applies.
don't agree. I want to hear yes or no.
hence I said, unfortunately, but we do have that culture. But like you said, Stephen, to be very honest, this all comes back to the mindset of the couple, the maturity and the understanding of the couple. A lot of the decisions come back to how you guys also understand each other.
Yeah.
If you are easily influenced by what society has to say or what tradition dictates,
Okay.
I mean, that's where the clashing comes in. Hence, I said, unfortunately and fortunately, because to some extent, it works in both ways.
Yeah.
So, for example, let's say I brought something positive and I take it to my home.
Yeah.
On my partner's side, it will be like, why didn't she bring it here? Because she's also now family.
Yeah.
Do you understand? So it works in two ways. And hence I said it works in the manner in which you people also understand and interpret the way about you going to take that initiative on how to actually bring it forward. So it's easy to say, okay, bring it good. Bring bad things to your husband. But it comes to say, the same way we were all raised to say, things that happen in a marital home, things that happen in a relationship, should stay between you two.
Yeah.
Do you understand? It forms the same concept in saying you must bring the bad to your husband, but then the good you share with everyone. Whereas if we need to look at it in our African way, even in family, people don't look at you in the correct way. Not everyone wants to see you happy. Hence, I highlight my answer in saying both fortunately and unfortunately regarding that.
Wow. This 50-50 rules in relationship is what we're discussing over here at Foritech Online Television. All right, viewers, please, I would like you to send your comment anytime which you see this program if you want to contribute about it. But today I have my co-host, Sister Ifia, and now on the phone I have my brother Stephen. But you know something? This thing which we're discussing over here, we're supposed to get a pastor for him to go into it biblically. So we don't know. Maybe we'll call.
No, DJ Reese, I don't agree with you.
No,
I don't agree.
We
don't need a pastor here.
Yeah, if we go the biblical way, we are going to be very confused.
Biased.
And very biased because
agree.
now we're going to want to stick to one perspective.
Okay,
you know, and yet we're looking for
true.
different perspectives, whereby now if you're going to bring the 50-50, if you bring the Bible now, already it's no longer 50-50.
Yeah.
If we go the biblical route, it's no longer 50-50. But then now I want to share a story, and I want to ask everyone how you feel about this. So I have this friend of mine, when she's in a relationship,
You agree?
literally, she does not
Yeah.
want
When we the guys,
uh-huh.
we see a woman who is well doing, we usually coil in. I'm saying we because I'm a guy as well.
Okay.
They usually coil in. This woman is well doing. Is she going to be a controlling wife? They get closer to these women and they see they are well doing and they pull off.
Yeah.
Because the woman is going to provide equally or even more than what the guy, is coming to bring onto the table.
Okay.
So it really has its plus and its minus, but then it all goes back to the mindset.
Yes.
How the two of you will accept it. There was this lady I was having a convo with, a friend,
Yes.
and I was like, I was washing. And she said, why are you washing? What's your girlfriend? I said, no, I prefer to wash. So in future, when I come to your wife, will you be to your family home? Will you be washing for your wife? I said, yes. And she said, no. Why do you have to wash for your wife? I said, yeah, I don't mind. I don't mind washing for my wife. So still, the acceptance of 50-50 hasn't get there.
Hello.
There.
Yeah.
Because I didn't mind washing for my wife, and this lady was like, "Yo, no." But then,
guys, hold on, guys. You know something? Excuse me. I said something that we're supposed to bring a pastor in for you to help us in biblically, but today I'm trying to put on our CEO Bonshika for you to just give us a small bit advice about this 50-50, because we are agreeing on what we are disagreeing. Excuse me, Shika, please. Your phone is giving me a feedback, please. It's giving me a feedback. A feedback. If you can change your location, please. If you can change your location, because it's giving me a feedback. When you are in the room, it's giving me a feedback. Or sister, if you're online.
No. I can hear the echo.
Okay.
It's echoing.
Okay, all right. Hold on, guys. It seems like we have Bone Shaker on the line. He's the CEO of Foritech Online Television. Bone Shaker, we all agreeing and disagreeing about this 50-50 rules. So please, we want you, because we don't have a pastor or an elder person, because in our local language they say that if something like this happens, I be yomoe. So we don't have any yomoe. So you being at a higher level personality, we want you to brief us something shortly on this 50-50 rules before you go off. Please, let us steal some small time from your time, Mr. Bonsheka.
Yes. You know, this 50-50 rule is just like Adam and Eve. When God created heaven and earth, what he did was he created Adam, and then he took some part of the ribs of Adam to create Eve.
Yes.
Notwithstanding the fact that, remember, naturally, women and men can never comparably be the same.
True.
But in terms of our current world, we say 50-50 because one, men are very abusive. And they allow these women to work a lot. Yeah, you get my point. I'm talking from personal experience. So at the end of the day, the reason why the whole world came into a consensus to say that we now have 50-50, in a sense that, remember, even when those days when our forefathers, I'm talking of our great-great-grandfathers, there are certain even subjects which were not meant for ladies. Now they've made it so open that ladies also study all these subjects like civil engineering and all this stuff. So to say we don't have 50-50, I don't buy into the idea. I am in favor of the 50-50 because what women can do, men can do. I'm telling you. But if we are casting our mind back in those days, that's where we can say it's not applicable.
Yeah.
But when you go to various homes and do a logistical survey, you see that even women are paying more bills than men. So why can't we make it 50-50?
Yeah, that's true.
Why can't we make it 50-50? Because women are. Let's forget about the issue where people are saying GBV and this, and we'll come to that session later. But I'm talking of the suffering of women in the household. The person needs to go to work, come home, cook, at the same time service the husband. It's not easy.
Sorry, we don't understand the service part.
Amen. No.
Yes, we understand the servicing part.
No, me, I don't. If you, I don't understand the service.
No, you will not understand the service part in the sense that one. You also bear in mind the fact that the strength. That's why I give you the genealogy of a woman in terms of the scientific world. You bear in mind that women were created naturally weak. Do you know that?
Mm.
Yes. So when a woman overdoes her work for 8 hours and you do your work for 8 hours and she comes home and cook and still lie down for the husband to service her. Polite. I'm not trying to disrespect.
The bone shaker.
Yes.
The bone shaker. I'll disagree with you on that.
How?
Okay.
Okay. All right.
So men are physically strong.
Let him land.
Stephen, when you say that you would disagree, you can see Sister Fia's face in the studio. The way she turned her face. I don't know about Sarah because I can't see Sarah on the screen or on the screen. Okay, all right. Stephen, go straight to your point. If you disagree with Bonshika.
So for men being stronger than women, I disagree.
How?
Men, we are physically strong. But trust me, what the women are going through, if the men go through the same, there will be no one man left in this world.
Ladies.
But
do you know that?
But I think Bone Shaker was not saying.
So are you in favor of me, or are you in favor of me, or you are disfavor of me?
No, what you said by women not being stronger than men, that is what I'm coming. Men being stronger than women. That is what I'm saying.
But Stephen,
why not? Okay. I don't know where you are calling from, Mr. Stephen. Where are you calling from?
Ghana.
Okay, perfect. I'm also a Ghanaian, right? Let me give you a scenario. Listen. When you go to places like United States, UK, you come to South Africa and some parts of the world. Let me tell you, because of the ordeal that women pass through, there's no way when a woman gives birth, they even consider the father, unless the woman says so. Like South Africa, DJ Eris will tell you, once you give birth and you are mumbling and fumbling about the father, they just issue a birth certificate with the mother. And when you go in, they will tell you point blank that the man does not hold too much places in terms of what registration of the child. I'm telling you, DJ Eris will tell you.
No, you didn't understand what I said. What I said was, whatever the women are going through, the men cannot go through. That is what I meant. The struggle.
Yeah, but it's the same thing. No, it's the same thing.
We don't have that strength. We don't have that strength.
Yeah, you cannot give birth for 9 months. You cannot give birth to 9 months. That's what I'm saying, that I'm not in favor of 50-50. You get my point. I'm not in favor of 50-50.
You are not.
Listen, I'm not in favor of 50-50 in terms of, when I say I'm not in favor of 50-50, it's slightly pushing from the topic in a sense that when we say 50-50, the women will tend to lose more than the men.
That's true.
Okay.
I'm telling you, so I'm not in favor of 50-50. I'm saying the men should be given more task than the women.
Wow.
Okay.
Wow.
Okay, now I
yes, I'm not trying to be biased or to gain favor.
That is your opinion. That is your opinion.
Yes, from anyone.
Yeah.
We all respect that.
Yes, you see when
who is there to check that? That is the problem.
Cool.
I'm here.
You see, there's no one there to check it. So it's all
because let me give you an example of my own experience. Right, rightly he said, I'm the CEO, the owner of the online television. I took my wife and kids to America. Listen, she earns $2,500 a week. That is $10,000 a month. But not a day I have not sent her money to take care of my kids. Ask me why. The reason is one. I have been in the notion that certain ways and means I can use to obtain money, she cannot do it. And in terms of science, I'm a science student. I did science. Generally, women weaken more than men in terms of their body structure. You understand? Like you can be 90 years, but you still attract 17-year-old girl. But the woman can be 90 years, can never attract anybody that of that nature. So what I do is that I try to play my part because I don't want the situation whereby I will literally abuse them to say, because you are earning $10,000, let us share it. I'm playing my quota because I'm stronger. I know what to do. I'm saying, men, let us take our responsibility and earn a place in the society as the head of the house. Like, let me tell you, now women don't respect us anymore because we are making them to do 50-50. They don't respect us anymore. Me, the mother of my kids respect me because I wouldn't go 50-50. I will show you I'm the boss. I don't care if you earn $100,000 or not. But what I'm supposed to play in your life as a role to my kids, I'll do it. Whether you earn your $50,000 and you misuse it, it's up to you. Guys, let us take our role back, what our fathers used to do. Provide. My man, you are a Ghanaian, you are enlightened, you had independence 1957. Remember, women was not having power. But now we are making them to have power because we are making them to have 50-50.
Nanajima went to Beijing conference,
Yeah, they went to Beijing. Kunedu went to Beijing conference.
Forget it, they went to Beijing conference, but what you can do, the woman cannot do.
Yes, it's true. Yes,
so let us not bully them. Let us not bully them. Let us take our clothes back as power, not to even abuse them. We have abused and taken our power back. In the house, we play our role. They play our role, but our role must be more than their role, so that they can also have time and relax and look after the kids.
Yeah. Well, it makes sense. He's very right, but I think
you don't agree.
in the society that we now live in, I think we also want to prove ourselves. We as women also want to show that this is what we can also do because, as Africans now they pay your lobola, your dowry and all those things. Now, if you don't do anything, the family starts saying, yeah, they paid your lobola. Hey, what are you doing? What are you bringing to the table? It has gotten to that point now. So I think that's the reason why we also now want to take the stand and be like, this is also what I can do.
Yeah, that is what I'm saying.
But I think you are also right, sir, by saying that you men also need to step up more, even though we also want to have a title. We also want to have a share on the table, but the men should know that the greater share belongs to them.
Wow.
Exactly.
It's true.
Sister Sarah.
It's true.
Sister Sarah. Sister Sarah.
Can I come in here, DJ?
Hold on, Stephen.
No, let Stephen talk.
No, guys. When it happened like that, it seems like you people are suppressing Sister Sarah. Sister Sarah, let me go to ladies first. Ladies first. These guys are saying that 50-50, but it seems like they are bullying you. You guys are bullying the lady. Let the ladies talk. Sister Sarah, can you come in over here?
Okay, I understand where Mr. Broomshake is coming from, right? I do understand, and I'm going to highlight one word. I'm going to give the word entitlement, and I'm going to give the word complexity. The reason I'm going to give those two words is because our men have gotten too comfortable with doing the bare minimum. So for a woman to come and play equalizer, it's due to the fact that something's lacking. When something's lacking and you feel that you are equipped to do A, B, and C, that's where a woman comes in and says, let me bring in the 50-50.
Yeah.
Now, in an African household, the 50-50 aspect comes in a manner of disrespect due to the fact that we were raised to say the man is the head of the household. But then again comes the saying that behind a great man and a man that makes it is a very
like a woman.
Woman, yes.
So, in terms of what Mr. Broomshake is saying, women are, how can I say, we are strong in our own capability, and men are strong in their own capability. But when we bring that together as an effective and efficient couple, we make the world shake. But because of what is happening, or what society deems to be right and wrong, we come in with this saying of, no, let's just bring in 50-50. But when you think of the 50-50, there's a lot of comfortability to that 50-50. Because
so the men have advantages.
Yes. Men have gotten to the point where if they have a woman So there's multiple groups of men. I'll give you an example.
Okay.
There's a man that will be threatened by the fact that I earn higher than him, and there's a man where I can be earning higher than him, but he will not shake.
Like me.
Yeah.
Yes.
Sheka is saying that like him, Sheka.
Yeah, that's what he said, remember? That's what he gave us the example. That he still provides either ways, even if the woman
Regardless of the bank account.
regardless of what she earns, he also knows that he still has to provide. And that is what
So
we
when
women
we-
want.
So when we come to our topic right now of 50-50, we need to talk about the personality and the character of a person.
Yeah.
Because when we talk about 50-50, to some extent, it's not really 50-50. It's more a 70-30. But
Yes.
to the outside world, we give the perception of 50-50
50.
because you will say, my wife works an 8 to 5, I work a 9 to 5, and this is what we bring to the table. But when we need to, unbox the reality of what is really happening, like Mr. Brimshaker said, to some extent you'll see that the woman is giving more.
Yeah.
Yes.
Because what? The man has gotten too comfortable. The man has said, in my end, I've given you the right to
Okay.
be a
Mr.
wife.
Sarah, please, what you just said, can I come in here?
Yeah.
I want to hear
Okay.
Stephen's voice so that I can challenge him.
Okay, all right.
No, it's not a challenge. It's opinion. It's opinion, Bosheka. It's opinion. So you see what?
Stephen, don't worry.
You see what Sister Sarah, what she just said.
What did she say?
What she just said.
Yeah.
So they are like the women bringing more to the table than the men.
Uh-huh.
So systems like the BEE, the Black Economic Empowerment, systems like this are favoring the women more. And definitely in a country like South Africa, where I'm not surprised the women will bring more to the table than the men. A woman and a man of the same age level, the women are doing better than the men, isn't it? Am I right?
Perfect.
Sister, if am I right?
Yes.
Perfect.
Yeah, a man of your same class, you will be doing better than him because of systems like the BEE.
Yeah.
So gradually, I think the system is also accepting the 50-50 rule.
Okay.
But then are
Listen.
the men accepting it?
Wait. Perfect.
Are the men feeling inferior?
Listen, I love your take. There's something called
Okay.
equity. There's something called equity.
Okay.
Right?
Okay.
So it is balance, right?
Yes, in equity. When we talk of equity, remember, let us look at educational background of equity.
Okay.
I did a survey when I was doing my master's in UNISA that women tend to learn more than men. Do you know that?
Yeah.
In this current world.
Yeah. Even my
Right?
research tells me
So
that. Yeah.
it's not the issue about South Africa has adopted the issue of BE. It's because the women are intelligent. That's the fact. They don't have men to vie for those positions. I was once working with the Department of Education, and I became a post-level one. I went to become a head of department. Do you believe that when the criteria came out, listen, where we need to go and vie for the post, it was two men, two of us, against 7 ladies. Why was it so? Because they didn't have men who fit into that criteria. So when we are looking at that, it's not the issue of the system is bringing 50-50. It's because these women are tend to do more in terms of education. More. You understand?
So your research is proving us. Okay.
Yes. In terms of where I'm staying now, you get my point. Because at first I used to ask myself, why are they favoring women? I used to have the same, why are they making these women so superior? But I realized that no, these men, they are bullies. Because let me tell you, even me, I was once like that, and I changed. When the mother of my kids had a business and was running the business, I was earning a salary. I'm talking from my own personal experience. Anytime she's going to buy something, I wanted to buy more. Then she asked me, baby, but when I was not working, you were providing. Now, you're asking me to buy more. That is where the intimidation comes in. As the other lady said, we tend to be intimidated more. Then I had the notion that no, Kobe, why? Even in the Bible, God said the punishment, men will sweat before feeding, women will suffer to give birth. Why must it be the vice versa? Now very soon we'll start giving birth.
Yes.
So I shouldn't bother myself.
Abonshika, what are you telling me that very soon we're going to be?
No. If men still persist to be stubborn, then we must also start giving birth most.
No, but it's our
so that we understand.
But is we give them our sperm and they turn it to a baby for us.
That one is a topic. That one is a topic of another day.
Oh, that one is a topic of another day. If you say you are going to go to that, you will lose because that your sperm does not do anything when the ovaries is not formed.
Thank you.
My brother, does not work.
Boshika, what are you telling me? Let's take it like you are running a bank. Okay, you are FMB. I brought my money. I gave you 1,000 rand for you to keep me.
Steven, are you there?
Yes.
I'm here.
I miss you.
I'm live.
Let's not deviate from the topic because if we bring in that one now, let's keep that topic for another day because it's going to be a very hot topic.
But I was just
that is what I'm saying.
I just want to give a small scenario. I gave you money. I kept my money in your bank, and I'm coming to withdraw my money back. You tell me that the money doesn't belong to me. I gave you a sperm, and you turn it to a woman.
No, I'm not saying it doesn't belong to you.
Okay, all right, guys. Let's leave it like that. We'll discuss this one another time again.
Okay, cool. So let me land, and then I can get other things to do. So in retrospect, what I'm trying to say from the last lady that spoke, okay, what I'm trying to say is that one. We can have 50-50 in our various houses, okay? When the understanding is there and there's no intimidation and jealousy.
Yes.
That is where GBV comes in and killing of women comes in. Okay. Because let me tell you, some men will wake up and say, oh, look, this woman is now showing off. Let me tell you, when a woman is earning and it starts challenging you, doesn't mean that the woman does not respect you. It means the woman is trying to let you know that certain things that you do in the house is uncalled for.
Yes.
Because remember, when you are putting 50-50 on the table and you tend to take the money and go and cheat, what do you expect the woman to do? To keep quiet and die emotionally?
Exactly.
That doesn't work like that. So to me, because I don't want to be controlled by a woman, I don't do 50-50, I do 80-20. You keep your money, I keep my small money. I control you.
Yeah.
God bless you.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
It's the control side that the women don't agree with you.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much, Bonsheka, for passing through. Thank you very much for passing through.
Let me talk about the control. I'm not talking control that sleep, wake up, do this thing. There are certain the ladies that are on the panel will tell you when a man is controlling you lovely, it means the man does everything for you. And you listen to your man. It's in the Bible.
Yes.
They say men
not
provide
forcefully.
Not forcefully.
Yes.
The woman automatically will say, "Oh, my husband, what must I cook for you?" They will go back to the olden days because they realize that you've put in everything on a silver platter. You understand? Not control us. Go and sleep. Open your legs. No, I'm sorry for that language, but on a very soft tone, you will see that you are in charge of the house.
Yes.
Yes, that is what I mean.
Boshika, please, can you educate us on that soft voice? If you can turn that voice softly for us, then some of us we can learn. Then my viewers can learn.
Okay, let me ask you a question. Your wife is earning, let me give you an example. Your wife is earning 150,000, right? Or 150,000 Ghana cedi.
Yes.
Let me just do it like that. Okay, whatever, currency. And you are earning 20,000 rents or whatever. And then you are able to save. Your wife earns a lot. And then after 6 months on your wife's birthday, you buy her a car. Your wife knowing very well that you earn a meager salary. Do you know what you've done in your house? You've brought heaven to your house. The woman will forever say, yo, this guy earns little, but able to make me the happiest woman on earth. Don't you think that this woman will just bring her salary to you? Don't you think so?
Ladies, is it true?
It's possible.
Ladies, is it true? Is it true what Sheka is saying?
Honestly, what Mr. Boomshaka is saying is genuinely true. It comes.
It's true. The woman, you don't need to control her. She'll just come and give you. Than to say, hey, baby,
Exactly.
today you are supposed to pay the installment. Pay
Uh-huh.
this, pay this. Ah, man,
The,
doesn't work
the
like that,
same
guy.
way men like peace and they believe we don't give them peace, our peace comes in that type of format.
Exactly.
You know?
Yes.
It's in very simple things. Very simple, you know?
Yeah.
Steven,
Things, but
Steven,
common sense is not
Steven,
common.
Steven,
Yes,
it's
sir.
like
Yes, DJ.
it's like Bonsheka is winning the heart of the ladies. You understand me? So let me.
Oh, I'm not listening.
Let me tell you out of the line.
okay.
It's not part of the program. He's
No,
not
I'm
part
not
of the
winning.
program. It's not part of the
No,
program.
no,
He's just
I'm
winning the
listen,
ladies'
being
heart.
factual.
Uh-huh.
I'm not winning the. I'm not
Let's be
winning the.
factual.
I'm not the ladies' man.
Yeah.
I'm talking from an experience.
Yeah.
Listen, if you're a man and you've never been sick before,
Uh-huh.
you will not understand. You will see the care nature of women. When a woman truly loves you and you are sick, you are in Ghana, you know how those days Ghanaian women used to wait for their husbands for 20 years when they travel.
Yeah.
Yes.
Mr. Steve, you remember?
I know.
Now
I
it is
know.
so. Now they don't do that anymore because of our
No.
behavior.
Yeah.
They don't do that. A woman can wait. A woman can wait for the husband 20 years or 10 years.
DJ, you know
Why is it not
we have
so?
a story about that. So
Yeah,
it's true.
Yeah, that's
You know,
true.
Ghanaians,
No,
I'm telling you, we know how our mothers, my mother used to wait for my father. You know, so why is it not so? Is it because the women are possessed or what? It's because of the behavior of us.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
And me, my home
They
is like that.
They abusing our
You
power.
see me, my home is like that. They call me the boss is always right.
Mm.
The woman will tell you that, you see this man, he doesn't even care how much I'm earning. When I go and I need it, he give it to me. So when I'm there, the person will voluntarily come to you and say, no, I have this. What do you do? I say, you know something? Keep for yourself because I will die before. You know, that's my statement. I literally say, I will die before you so that you don't let my children suffer. These are sweet talks you tell a woman to win the heart of women.
Can we have more men like this? Can we have more men like this?
This is what I'm saying. This is what I'm saying. Bonsheka is not part of the program, but it seems like he's
Okay, guys, I'm going offline. I've got my pap ready and my chicken. It's been nice. It's nice knowing all of you. Thank you for making my channel sweet and nice. Hope to hear from you again. God bless you.
Okay, all right.
God bless you too.
Okay, all right, bye.
Enjoy.
Bon appetit. All right. Still, guys, you're still watching the Foritech Online video television with me, DJ Aries, and my co-host, Sister Ifia. And still, I have on the line, you know, the guy we just spoke right now is the CEO of the Foritech Online television. You can see, I never opened the comment lines. I know the ladies all are going to send him a lot of comments or the same. They don't fall in for DJ Aries because DJ Aries is hitting the back of the ladies. That's what ladies like, no? I think I'm going to learn it. I'm going to learn it myself. All right. Sister Fia, you know, it seems like our time have been time. Can we wrap it up for us?
Well, I think all I'd like to say is thank you for people who tuned in today to Brother Steve and Sister Sarah. We really enjoyed having you, and I feel like we need to have more of these topics to learn. I mean, you see, today we had different perspective, but we agree to disagree. You know, the 50-50 rule can apply in a positive way, can also apply in a negative way. So I think it's all about the mindset and about what two people in that relationship think and how they want to do things. Just as Mr. Shaker said that for him, he feels like the reason why we women will say no 50-50 or the men will decide 50-50 is because men have become so comfortable to giving up the bare minimum. As Sarah said, they become so comfortable, and then when we feel like there's something lacking, we want to do that. So if men can just step up more and work on their role as the men, do what they are supposed to do, well, we are going to be the peace that they want.
Wow, we're going to. They said that they're going to be.
Yeah, we're going to be the peace that you men want. Isn't it? You men say you are looking for peace.
Yes.
If you want peace, be also my peace. Then I will also give me the peace, and you have the peace that you want.
Wow. I like that, Sister Fia. Sister Sarah, how are you going to wrap it up, please? Can you wrap it up for us?
Well, thank you guys for having me.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for having me. To be very honest, I agree with what my friend has said. Honestly, happiness lies in the hand of the beholder. So if you have paid to make me your wife, then do the right thing. And I will service you like Mr. Broomshaker said. Wide open. So please, guys, happiness is there, peace is there, but peace and love, hey? Let's also not forget respect.
Wow. That's nice. That's lovely. Guys, I can see that this topic is being fantastic. Everybody is enjoying it, but next time I'm going to open the phone lines. Then you out there which you watching us too, you can comment, you can join the conversation. All right, Stephen, are you there?
Yes, that's so.
Oh, Stephen, it seems like Stephen like went through.
Yeah, it probably went off.
As he's saying that there is low shedding. Hey, this low shedding problem is just giving us this problem in Africa. All right, viewers and listeners, this For Tech Online Television, the discussion has come to an end, but you can see this program again when you go to Facebook, at the same time YouTube. When you type For Tech Online Television, you can leave your comment over there. And anytime which you want to participate in any program like this, if you want to join it, you can send us an email. If you want us to advertise for you want to advertise any product or maybe anything at all which you want to us to advertise, you can write it to For Tech Online Television. You find our email over there, then you send it over there, then our management team will send you all the quotation. Thank you very much for tuning into For Tech Online Television with me, DJ Aries, and my host, Sister Ifia Adakwa. This is how we wrap it up like this. Thank you very much for tuning in.